so I've made quite a few viral Rocket League shorts. And today, I'm finally revealing my secrets. If you want to blow up on YouTube with Rocket League content, this is exactly how I do it, step by step. Step 1. Coming up with an idea. You don't need the craziest plays ever. Trust me, what you do need is moments that spark emotion. My most viral shorts is based off one thing: curiosity. If you want to make people want to watch your short to find out what happens, so find moments in your gameplay that you can use to do this. Step 2. Recording your clips. You can skip to the next step if you already know how to record in high quality. This part will mostly be relevant to only PC players, since this is what I use myself. For recording, I recommend OBS, or NVIDIA's built-in recording software, which I use myself. So here's how to get the maximum quality for our clips. For OBS, go into Settings, head over to Output. In the recording section, you want to choose the highest quality that matches your PC. If you have a beefy PC that can run modern games, then you can set this to max. Keep in mind, the higher you set it, the more space it takes. I have it set to the high quality setting since this gave me the perfect balance between storage and quality, as even I have a mid PC. The recording format should be set to MP4. For the video encoder, you want to choose the hardware option. If you have NVIDIA graphics card, you should set this to NVENC/HEVC. That's all for this section. Next, head over to the video section, and under the base resolution, choose the highest one supported by your monitor. Once again, set it to one that is suitable for your PC's performance. Always set the output resolution to the same as above. Now I'll show you how I use NVIDIA built-in recording software. Open the NVIDIA app. Head over to Settings and make sure the NVIDIA overlay is enabled. This allows you to set up recording inside of Rocket League. Time to set it up. Press Alt and Z to open the overlay. First thing you want to do is set up the quality of our recordings. Open up Settings. Head over to Video Capture and under Output Format, copy all my settings as seen here. If you do have a beefy gaming PC, you can set the bitrate even higher. After that, head over to Shortcuts and set custom shortcuts for recording. I use the Home key. Also set a shortcut for instant replays, as we will be setting that up as well. Next, head over to the main screen and turn on instant replay. This will continuously capture our gameplay, and when you press our shortcut, it will save the last 30 seconds of our gameplay. This is great for recording unexpected moments in our gameplay. You are now all set up to start recording our clips. If our recordings are laggy, set our recording settings a bit lower each time until it records smoothly. Step 3. Editing your clips. Editing is one of the most important parts of making viral content. These tips work no matter what editing software you use. For this tutorial, I'll be using Filmora Pro, since it's my favorite editor and it works really well. But if you're looking for a free editor, there are plenty available online. Here's how I use Filmora to edit my clips. Start by creating a new project. Then import all the clips you want to use. Choose your opening clip based on your video idea. For example, this video is about how I got past the defender in a smooth way. So I'm going to start with that clip. Drag it into the timeline. Now click on the aspect ratio icon and change it to portrait. After that, set the video scale to 200%. Now it's starting to look more like a short. This next part is the most important, choosing the beginning of your short. The first few seconds need to hook the viewer right away. You don't want your intro to drag or feel boring. Get straight to the actions. Here's an example of how I usually start a freestyle clip. For my shorts, I always add captions to help explain what's happening. To do this, head over to the title section and choose a style you like. Drag it onto your clip. On the right-hand side, you'll be able to type your text. You can adjust the size and move it around as needed. Just make sure it doesn't block the view of the gameplay. Also, keep it a reasonable size. Too big and it'll make your video look messy. Something clean and minimal works best. Avoid making your text appear on screen for too long. It can distract viewers. Set it to display for about 2 seconds or less. That's usually enough time to read without taking away from the action. Adding sound. Now it's time to add some sound. This is one of the most important parts, because it sets the tone for your entire short. Pick a song that matches your video's energy. The more a sound is trending, the more likely you are to get views. I'll be using this song as an example, since I can't use copyright music right now. Add your music to your editor and drag it under your video like this. Syncing the sound makes your short way more enjoyable. Let's sync the sound with the video. First, find the beat drop in your song. Press M to add a marker at that point. Next, pick a moment in your video to match the beat, usually a goal explosion or a major moment. For this short, I'll be syncing it with the goal explosion. Add a marker there too. Now, drag the audio so that the two markers line up. This is how you sync the beat drop with your video moment. Extend the beginning of the sound. Add a fade into the beginning of the song to create a build-up. If your short is quick, a 1-second fade is enough. For slightly longer videos, make it about 2 seconds. I found that all my viral shorts has 2 clips in them, so we will add another clip. Before that, reduce the ending of your first clip. You want all your clips to flow into each other to keep the viewer entertained. Drag your second clip onto the track and repeat the same process. Set the scale to 200% as always. Remove boring parts from the second clip. Find another beat drop on your sound, and add a marker. Then add a marker to your goal explosion again. Now match them up. Extend your second clip if needed. Finally match the sound with end of your second clip, and add a fade out. Let's see the results. Time to add everyone's favorite effect. Go to the Effects tab, search for Fast Zoom, drag it over your clip. On the right you can change the settings of the effect. Remove all the zooming effects by copying exactly what I'm doing here. If you are using another editor, then you probably have your own way of adding these. I love using this one though. Reduce the length of the effect to about 1 second. Now that it's done, you want to add it to the parts of our clip you want to highlight. I usually add it to my flip resets and musties, or the final touch just before I score. Be careful to not add too much as it can be annoying for viewers. Drag it to the part you want to highlight. Press Ctrl and C to copy the effect. Find your next spot and press Ctrl and V to paste it there. Creating a loop. Loops work great for shorts. They keep viewers watching and boost retention. To add a loop, select your first clip and copy it using Ctrl and C. Paste it a bit away from the end of your final clip using Ctrl and V. Put the trimming line at the start of the clip. Now drag the beginning until it reaches the end of your final clip like this. Cut off the rest using the trimmer and delete it. If the end of your last goal explosion feels too long, then trim it a bit and reattach the loop. Now drag the sound till the very end of your short. All done. Now let's watch the final result. Once it reaches the end, press the spacebar key and watch how it loops smoothly into the start again. Now we are ready to move on to the final part, background blur. To finish it off, let's add a background blur. Go to the Effects tab and search for Basic Background Blur. Choose the right one and drag it onto your video. Stretch it so it covers the entire clip. This gives your short a more polished, cinematic look. You are now completely done editing your short. Exporting the short. Once everything looks good, it's time to export. Click on Export, then choose Create Video. Give your video a catchy title, something attention-grabbing like, "How did I get past him?" Now, the most important step, quality settings. Click on Settings, then set the quality to higher. Set the bit rate to 100,000 or 150,000 for the best results. The higher you go, the better the quality, but it will also take up more space. Set the audio bitrate to 320 for the best sound quality. Save this as a preset so you don't have to do it every time. Click Save, then hit Export. Once it's done, you can upload your short to YouTube from your phone or computer, just like always. Now you know exactly how to edit a viral short from start to finish. Time for the final thing that helps you go viral and get more views. Identity. You want your content to be identifiable every time someone sees your short. Add unique touches to your video that only you have. You can do this by always using the same text style, editing style, using the same car, etc. Find your own way to be unique. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope this tutorial helped someone out there. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you want to support me. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in my future videos.